Inravio.com.
Welcome to the show. This is the weekly show. I am Chuck, and this is the blithering idiot over here. What?
You're a nut. You're an absolute nut.
We didn't even get started yet.
I know. This is going to be fun.
Wow. Okay, well.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I have no, what did you do kind of stuff for the weekend.
No?
No, I don't. But
What did you do?
I worked.
That's true.
Yeah, we both worked. That's all we did. We worked. And worked and worked.
And that was it.
That's it. That's
Okay.
it. But do you know what today is?
Wednesday? It's the hump day.
Yes, it is, but there's more.
Okay.
There's more to it. I'll give you a little hint.
All right.
Okay. I had a girl, Donna was her name. Did it help you at all?
Yeah, the song.
Uh-huh. Doesn't tell you?
No.
No, doesn't tell you. Okay, how about this one? I love you, Peggy Sue.
Okay, Buddy Holly?
Uh-huh.
Birthday?
No. Think about the two songs. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. How about this one? Chantilly lace and a pretty face, ponytail.
Oh, you're not going to tell me it's the anniversary of the plane crash.
Yes, it is. Today is the day the music died. That is today, February 3rd.
Why do we celebrate the bad days?
Because we celebrate everything. We talk about it all. That's the way we are. We celebrate
The plane crash with the Big Bopper and Buddy Holly
and Richie Valens. That's right.
You didn't do a Richie Valens, did you?
Yes, I did, Donna.
Oh.
Yeah,
I did La 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 Bamba.
Did you know that La Bamba was actually the B-side? That wasn't even the good song. That was we got to put
throwaway.
something. Yeah, we got to put something on the other side of the record.
Yeah.
Yeah. Donna was the A-side.
It's more for the time.
Yeah, and it was English. And,
Yeah.
the Bamba was Spanish, and it was the 50s, and was not the thing
Yeah,
back
I
then.
hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's...
But it became popular.
That's right, it did. Donna's a beautiful song, too. I
The
like that.
day the music died.
Yep, that's today. I was going to sing the other one. The one about it, the day the music died.
American Pie.
Thank you. Yes. I had an
who sings
American
it? Who sings
Graffiti
it?
in my head. I got Chapin in my head, and that's wrong, too.
Don McLean?
Don McLean.
Good, let's keep it that way. All right, moving right along.
All right, well, we got a great mix of stupid news, oddball criminals, strange food, and so much more you won't want to miss. Stay tuned. You're watching The Weekly Show, only at Inravio.com. We'll be right back.
Yes, we will.
Hey, this is Chris West Jake, and if Inravio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit HansonCarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the Inravio TV network.
Village Music Shop of Mastic. 1-800-HEY-DUDE. Your full-service store with personalized attention, school band instrument rentals and sales, music instruction on all instruments for all styles and age groups, for guitars, drums, amplifiers, PA systems, and accessories. It's Village Music Shop, 1495 Montauk Highway in Mastic. Call 1-800-HEY-DUDE or go to villagemusicshop.com. The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, Inravio can get your message out there. And we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is Inravio.com.
What's up, guys? We're Scano Fair, and we're here with Inravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
And welcome back to the weekly show on the Inravio TV network. I am Chuck.
Oh, we're going to do that now? I'm Bonnie.
I'm Bonnie. And we have a lot of ground to cover, so I think we're going to get right to it. A favorite part of the show, which is stupid news.
Okay.
All right, so
The handlers of Pennsylvania's most famous groundhog, Punxsutawney Phil, say the furry rodent has failed to see his shadow, meaning he's predicted an early spring. Members of the top hat-wearing inner circle announced the forecast at sunrise just before 7:30 a.m. on Tuesday. A German legend has it that if a furry rodent sees his shadow on February 2nd, winter will last another 6 weeks. If not, spring comes early. In reality, Phil's prediction is decided ahead of time by the group on, believe it or not, Gobbler's Knob. The tiny hill is located just outside the town for which he's named, about 65 miles north of Pittsburgh. Records going back to 1887 show that Phil has now predicted more winter 102 times while forecasting an early spring just 18 times. I'm thinking he likes to sleep. There are no records for the remaining years, but in all actuality, he's like 67% wrong, I think they said.
really,
Yeah. So he says we're going to have an early spring, and he's 67% wrong, so chances are that means extra winter, but I don't want that.
so the most publicized rodent is wrong most of the time.
Well,
So he's a good weatherman.
Exactly. He's excellent at his job.
Excellent at his job. Well, here's another one excellent at your job. Pizza Hut announced it is celebrating the golden anniversary of the Super Bowl by giving away special pizzas topped with $100 worth of edible gold. The Texas-based chain said the Golden Garlic Knots pizzas, topped with about $100 worth of edible 24-karat gold, will be delivered to 50 fans who order the chain's stuffed garlic knots pizza on Sunday, the day of the Super Bowl. Pizza Hut's Vice President of Marketing, Jared Drinkwater, was quoted as saying, "It's not every day that the golden anniversary of the big game is played in the Golden State, so we felt it was only appropriate to celebrate with a limited edition Golden Garlic Knots pizza." The chain said fans can enter to win the pizzas without a purchase by emailing PR@pizzahut.com.
Why is everybody putting gold on their food?
I don't know. Is it the, yo, make it rain, yo, yo? I need one of those guns that shoots out the $100 bills.
Yeah, exactly.
We got to get one of those. We need that, yeah.
I want the $100 bills that go in there. Just
Okay.
give me the ammunition. I don't need the gun. I'm happy.
How lazy do we get? The rappers have guns that shoot out the money. They don't even do like this anymore. Huh?
That's
The
right.
rappers are getting old now. So
Yes.
it's like, yeah, just give me the gun.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't understand putting gold on food.
No, I don't understand that.
No.
I'm not a gold person, period. I mean, how much, there's golden brown, everything, food out there, but still, this is, I'm thinking shiny, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I mean, this is real gold.
I know,
Not,
but
you
it's
know,
edible gold.
Right. Well, it's still gold.
Yeah.
It just means it doesn't have lead or something in it, so it doesn't poison you or something.
Great. But I
Something, I
mean,
don't know.
how does it taste, and is it shiny? Does it look
It's shiny.
appetizing? And
No. No.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, what's the point? Here, it's a pizza we couldn't get rid of. It's got a whole bunch of gold crap on it.
Yeah.
Free for you.
Yeah, try and melt this down. Stupid.
Not my cup of tea, but I'm sure you could hashtag pizza, take a copy of it, and put it out on your social media.
Something.
Have your friends pose with it. Yo, what's up?
Put it on a big old necklace.
Yeah, there you go. Flavor Flav
Pizza
coming at
bling.
you. Pizza bling. There you go.
All right, you think $20 for a cocktail in a restaurant is pushing it?
Yeah.
Try sipping King Louis at $1,000 a pop. That's what Suishin, it's a Tokyo-style sushi restaurant in North Toronto, is charging for, believe it or not, 15 milliliters of Louis XIII rare cask. 42.6, that's how much alcohol. It's a unique experience to be sure, since it's the only bottle in a licensed establishment in Canada. And take heart too, since everybody who orders a glass gets a plate of sushi to go with it. So you really have to factor that into the price. Sushi and cognac may not appear to be a natural pairing, but Soishin's highly original chef Jackie Lin sees it differently. As such, Lin has prepared a special sushi dinner inspired by the rare cognac, something he envisioned the moment he first drank in the aroma of Louis XIII rare cask as he prepared a catered meal at a client's private home. No. That's all I can say, no.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
$1,000? No.
Definitely need that gun.
Yeah, exactly.
How
And
much
I don't
is it? Give me another drink.
I'm not sure exactly how much 15 milliliters is, but if I had to guess, it's in the neighborhood of a shot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's what Eric drinks when he goes out to parties. Not after the last 5 minutes that you're off it. He had a bad experience with cognac. He's off.
Okay.
All right, why don't we take a quick breather and check in with Bruce and Disco for this week's 2-minute warning.
No, I have one more food story.
Wait, what? Okay.
I do. I have one more food story. This is a good one.
All right, fat people with food stories. Did you think it would ever happen? Oh my God. Quick, alert the media.
Okay. A woman is taking legal action against the chocolate company Nestle after she purchased a packet of Kit Kats without wafers. Oh
Really?
no, what's the world coming to?
Yeah, right.
20-year-old Saima Ahmad is demanding that Nestle provide her with a lifetime supply of Kit Kats for her monetary and emotional loss
Yeah.
after she purchased a package of chocolates from a local supermarket. Ahmad, believe it or not, she's a law student, at King's College in London, said they go about advertising the unique concept of Kit Kat, but I'm so disappointed by what I have purchased. Clearly, if I wanted to purchase a confectionery item that is purely chocolate, I would have purchased a chocolate bar. Ahmad purchased the package of chocolate for $2.88 and cited a case law from 1930s as a ground for her case. While she admitted that waferless Kit Kats are not a particularly uncommon occurrence, after finding many forums dedicated to the subject, she stated she would actively pursue compensation from the company. She went on to say, I wouldn't rule out taking this further if Nestle does not apologize or compensate me adequately. Really? What is adequate compensation for not getting the wafers in your $2.88 chocolate?
The compensation is, here's your new Kit Kat with the wafer in it. Do us a favor.
Shut up.
Don't buy any more Kit Kats. Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
You're done. You're cut off.
Right, yeah, no more Kit Kats for you.
Make this pack last, because this is all you're getting.
Yeah, we don't want to know you no more.
All right, can we check in with Bruce and Disco now, or you got something else you want to bring up?
No, let's go. Let's
More
check
food stuff from the fat people?
No, let's go.
2-minute food warning. Quick, we have to eat. Let's go to 2-minute warning.
Hello again, everybody. We're Bruce and Disco from the Glory Days Show, and this is your Inravio Sports 2-minute warning.
If you're a male athlete transitioning to a female athlete and would like to compete in international events, removing your genitalia is now, well, optional. You see, the International Olympic Committee has changed their long-standing policy to adapt to current scientific, social, and legal attitudes on transgender issues. Specifically, you no longer have to snip it if you want to win it. The IOC points out that these are just guidelines and not rules or regulations. International Sports Federation can choose to follow the guidelines, and they should apply for this year's Olympics in Rio de Janeiro. IOC Medical Director Richard Budgett had this to say: "I don't think many federations have rules on defining eligibility of transgender individuals. This should give them the confidence and stimulus to put the rules in place." Under previous guidelines, which were approved way back in 2003, athletes who transitioned from male to female or vice versa were required to have the reassignment surgery followed by at least 2 years of hormone therapy before they were allowed to compete. Now, surgery is no longer required.
As a matter of fact, female-to-male transgender athletes are eligible to take place in events without restriction. So if you're a chick without a you-know-what, you can compete with men who were born with them. However, male-to-female transgender athletes will need to demonstrate that their testosterone level has been below a certain cutoff point for at least 1 year before their first competition. Also requires that their declaration cannot be changed for sporting purposes for a minimum of 4 years. So I guess once you switch teams, you can't go back, even if you don't like the makeup. IOC President Thomas Bach says to require surgical anatomical changes as a precondition to participation is not necessary to preserve fair competition and may be inconsistent with developing legislation and notions of human rights. The overriding sports objective is and remains the guarantee of fair competition. And then there's this. Although they would no longer require anatomical surgery, do you think they could at least require them to wear makeup?
You know, I thought that when you get married, you have to give up all your testosterone levels anyway.
Can I have it back? I don't know.
You can get the lowdown on what's happening in sports and more on the Glory Days Show with Bruce and Disco every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. here in the East, only on the Inravio TV network. This has been your Inravio Sports 2-minute warning. I'm Paul Discofani, that's Bruce Oler, and you have been warned.
Well, thanks, guys. Hey, I'm thinking, so if you're a guy without your equipment, that makes you lighter. So do they require you to put weights in your pocket to compensate so you're not lighter? Because if you're lighter, you can go faster. You can fly higher. You can do things. It's like a race car. The lighter the race car, the faster it goes.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to work that way. I mean, if you take a look at Caitlin, okay, she, he, it, whatever, is not suddenly small. You know, she is still.
No, I mean, but if you have the surgery and you get lopped off, you're going to be a little bit.
No, they don't
lighter.
actually lop it off. You really want to have that conversation again on what they do with it?
Not really. But at the same token, you think if you're running down the way and your sashweight is swinging like this, like a pendulum, you're not, you know, in motion with where you're going. So it's kind of throwing your balance off. See, Eric's right. T's tuned into me right here. So now, you see what I'm saying, right? So, I mean, it's like, you know, you make the guy lighter and the guy's going to go faster. He's going to be able to jump higher, you know.
Yeah, but with the hormone therapy, everything shrinks.
Oh, is that what happens?
Yes.
So basically, it just compensates.
I think what happens is you kind of go back to like little boy size.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Eric's giving me the thumbs up. He's got it up that over there.
Yeah, I think you do. I think you go back to like little boy size.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know what
So
little
you're a grower, not a shower. Is that what it is?
No, it doesn't grow anymore.
Doesn't grow anymore?
No, it doesn't do anything. It's just pointless.
It's just a hose to what you
That's right.
point in the direction you need to go.
That's right. Doesn't do anything. Just flops around.
Just flops around.
Yes, exactly.
I got a wife like that. Doesn't do anything. Just okay, well, I guess we're going to have to take another quick break here.
No, we're
No?
gonna take no.
Okay.
I have
right.
a little Super Bowl trivia
Oh,
for
boy.
you.
Yeah. Why is it called the Super Bowl? Was it originally played in a little tiny bowl?
No, it was made in the Super Bowl.
No, once they got more people, then they had to go to a bigger bowl. And that's where the Super Bowl book came from.
No, I don't think so.
No?
No, this is right up your alley. Do you know how much the first 30-second commercial cost during the first game?
$1,100.
No, it was more than that. It was actually $37,000.
Okay, I was close.
That was the first 30-second commercial, was $37,000.
First 30-second commercial. And that was when? 19...
67,
Oh, yeah, true. Okay.
something like that. Do you know how much 30-second commercial cost this year?
2.7.
Nope, more.
3.2. $4.5 million.
That's right.
All right. Well, Eric, we're only going to have one Inravio commercial on the Super Bowl this year. That's it. Just one. We're not going to go for the two that we were going to do. So.
Yeah, $4.5 million.
I thought we were going to squeeze out 2 commercials, but apparently
And
not.
that's not.
We're going to
during
be right after the Bud commercial, right? Is that where it's going to be? All right, keep an eye out.
And that's not like the halftime time period. It's anytime.
Anytime.
Anytime during the game.
That's ROS.
Yes.
Run of station.
That's right.
Yeah, it's going to be after the
ROG.
Bud commercial. Now, you might not see it because you're going to be all teary-eyed because of the Bud commercial.
Actually, no.
Look quick. Now,
I don't think so.
I think they have 15-second spots, don't they?
I don't know.
think they do 15 seconds.
Actually, this year is not going to be a tearjerker, I don't think, because
No?
they're actually saying, do you know what the big focus this year is in their commercials?
The puppy.
No, not just Budweiser. I mean anybody.
Oh, okay.
All the commercials this year for the big game.
Is the golden 50th?
No, actually, this year the big focus is celebrity spots and humor.
Really?
Really, that's the big thing for
That's
this year.
what they're doing this year.
Yes, because apparently.
People were too down. They were like,
Well, yeah, last year they had what was it? A dead guy in a commercial or something.
Did they?
Yeah, they had all kinds of real downer commercials last year. So they said, nope, not this year. This year everything is going to be funny.
they had all the football guys were in the corner crying.
I guess I don't
Is that what
know.
it boiled down to?
I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, you know what? Budweiser never seems to disappoint. They always have really nice commercials.
Yes, they do. They do.
I'm sure they'll knock it out of the park.
I'm sure.
As the Inravio commercial, we'll keep an eye out. Eric's been working on this thing for weeks.
Okay. Well, with Valentine's Day coming up, you would think the news would be filled with Valentine stuff, but actually this week it's drugs and some of the odd things people on drugs do. So stay tuned. We've got the lowdown on the drug world right after this.
world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, Inravio can get your message out there. And we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is Inravio.com.
It's always been important to us to have music a part of our lives, part of our children's lives. At Village Music Shop, Bonnie and Chuck have not only made it possible for our kids to learn and understand and read music and enjoy playing a musical instrument, but they've also made it fun.
I really like coming here. I like coming to Village Music because everybody here is nice.
And they've inspired some creativity and imagination and taught them discipline. And along the way, they've gotten some self-confidence, really been like a part of our family.
Welcome back to the weekly show. We're getting you over the hump. They say everything is big in Texas, but one duo's getaway car did not fit that bill. The Hays County Sheriff's Office said Joel Rene Perez and Oscar Perez Jr. tried to steal a large safe from a mobile home park in San Marcos, Texas. The two didn't get very far, mainly because the safe didn't fit in the car. A homeowner saw the theft in progress and called 911. His surveillance camera recorded the incident, allowing deputies to get a good description of the thieves. Authorities captured the two men after a short chase. All right, well, let's see.
First off, I want to know, how did they get that out of a mobile home? Well, no, first I want to know, how did they get it in a mobile home?
Right.
That's the first question.
They got it in the mobile home. The safe's worth more than the mobile home, okay? They came to steal a safe with a car,
Yes.
all right?
Yeah.
First stupid mistake. The second stupid mistake is the guy's got a surveillance camera on, somebody else has a surveillance camera on their mobile home? Do you really need to put a camera on that?
I guess. Well, in Texas, a lot
You
more
just need
people...
to chain it up so nobody backs up, hooks it up, and drives away with the
No,
damn
not
thing.
that kind of mobile homes. In Texas, mobile homes are nice. Not like in New York.
Not like in New York.
That's right. In Texas and you know the Southwest, they can be really nice. They can have second floors. I've seen it.
On a mobile home.
On a mobile home, yes.
Driving down the freeway.
No, you don't drive it down the freeway.
It's a mobile home. How do you think they get it there?
Nah, they get it there or they park it. They leave it. It doesn't go anywhere. Take the axles off, park it.
Well, I have heard that the stars at night are big and bright.
Deep in the heart of Texas. Yes, I know. I want to know how they thought they were going to carry that thing out. Well, obviously they did carry it out.
Apparently, there was not a lot of forethought into that.
No, that's a heavy safe.
They came with a smart car to steal the safe.
It was
The
the only
safe
smart
is
thing
worth-
with them.
Yeah, the safe is heavier than the car.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, goodness. All right, well,
All right.
here we can go on to something else.
It is called stupid news after all.
That's right. Well, you've heard of Ashley Madison,
I
right?
have.
Yes. Well, Ashley Madison users ought to feel super secure thanks to the site's latest security feature, masked profile photos. A new addition to the website reads, "We respect your need for discretion, so we've added some tools to keep your identity a secret." This change came after a massive hack exposed the identities of 32 million members. Users now have the option to add a black or brown masquerade-style mask to their profile photo, obscuring part of their face but not their eyes. What if your brows are your best feature? Users can also opt for a black bar covering just their eyes. There are also 4 different options for blurring the entire profile photo. Ashley Madison hopes the tools will reassure its members, but the site apparently doesn't need help recruiting fresh faces. It claims to have 43 million members, up from 39 million members at the time of the hack in July. What is wrong with people? We now have to protect the people who are cheating on their spouses. No, put
They
all their
got one
pictures
that
out there
blocks-
for everyone to see.
I need one that blocks my head and my body. They got one like that?
I just need one to block my body. Just the whole thing.
So you just be
Be
a floating head?
That's right. That's right. No, this is ridiculous. You should put all their pictures out there for the entire world to see. You're a cheater. You suck.
Nice.
Really, I mean, seriously, if you're going to cheat, just get out of your marriage. Why are you going to just do that? It's not nice. It's mean. It's awful.
Well, in Napier, New Zealand, police are investigating a spat of biting attacks, which you'll appreciate is in the words of a police spokesman, a little bit weird. Last weekend, there were 3 such incidents. First, a woman reportedly bit a man so hard that her teeth cut through an artery, and then the woman was arrested for allegedly biting someone's ear in the car park of a supermarket. On the same day, police were called to a pub, the Thirsty Whale, to investigate reports of a fight which involved, you guessed it, more biting. Officers said a woman had allegedly intervened in a fight between her brother and someone else by leaping on top of the man and biting his neck. The man in question lost so much blood that he was admitted to the hospital in serious condition. Later in the week, another person was bitten after a family row turned ugly. The vampire theory is given credence by Thirsty Whale's owner, Chris Sullivan, who said, "We've never seen these people before. They're certainly not locals."
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum. So what are you, they flew in and came in and they're biting people?
I guess.
I want to drink your blood.
Yeah, blah, blah.
Fight with me so I can bite you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the Netherlands. It's not even like it's, Transylvania or something.
Transylvania, really?
Yeah, exactly. No?
No.
All right.
Really?
Moving right along.
Wouldn't that be a cliche?
Yeah,
If
exactly.
they showed
But
up
if
in
you were going to
Transylvania?
have vampires anywhere, if they were going to hide in plain sight, where would you go? You'd go to Transylvania.
Go to a city.
You'd
There's
go to
plenty of-
Transylvania because nobody expects them to actually be there because that's where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, but it's not as big as a city. You go to a city, you can, Jack
Chomp
the
on
Ripper.
anybody?
Yeah, Jack the Ripper people off the street. Drink their blood, throw them on the street, next. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like those things you used to get when you were a kid. Remember the little wax bottles? You pop them open and drink them, throw them away? Same thing. You snap their head off, drink their blood, throw away next.
Oh my God. You've been thinking this one through, huh?
I have. Yeah, I'm just this shy of snapping people's heads off. Hey, you, come here.
Oh,
Next.
man. Oh, God. Okay. I think we need to move on. Because that's bad.
What?
Okay.
All right,
All right.
go
Well, this one kind of burns my butt a little bit.
You know what burns my butt?
A candle this high?
Yeah.
All right, they say crime doesn't pay, but what might not be entirely true in the District of Columbia as lawmakers look for ways to discourage people from becoming repeat offenders. The D.C. Council voted unanimously on Tuesday to approve a bill that includes a proposal to pay residents a stipend not to commit crimes. It's based on a program in Richmond, California that advocates say has contributed to deep reductions in crime there. Under the bill, city officials would identify up to 200 people a year who are considered at risk of either committing or becoming victims of violent crime. Those people would be directed to participate in behavioral therapy and other programs. If they fulfill those obligations and stay out of trouble, they would be paid. The bill doesn't specify the value of the stipend, but participants in the California program receive up to $9,000 a year. Councilmember McDuffie argued that spending $9,000 a year in stipends pales in comparison to the cost of someone being victimized, along with the cost of incarcerating the offender. So just burn them. Democratic Mayor Muriel Bowser has not committed to funding the program, which would cost $4.9 million over 4 years, including $460,000 a year in stipend payments. That math is bad. Without the mayor's support, it would be up to the council to find money for it through new taxes or cuts to existing programs. So
Wait, let me do the math for you, okay? Let me help you with this math. This is very simple. I'm going to call it the buck a bullet bill, okay?
the buck a bullet?
Yeah, it's the 3 B's bill. All right, it's the buck a bullet bill. Basically, you do a crime, we shoot you, we kill you. It's $1 for a bullet, we're done. There's no giving you $9,000 because you didn't commit a crime.
Yeah.
We give you,
Oh, no,
if you
where's
commit
my
a crime,
$9,000 then?
if you commit a crime, we spend $1 on you. $1 for the bullet to kill you. Boom, done, next. Oh, you didn't commit a crime? Okay, you're in the clear. Go stand over there in the corner. Just line them up. And you can offset the buck a bullet, okay, because you can actually charge people to come in and pay to fire the gun.
See, now, but think about this
So if
one.
you charge them
Go-
50
go
cents a
back,
bullet,
though.
now it's only costing you 50 cents a bullet.
Go back, though. It's over $4 million to run this program, but it's only $460,000 in stipends.
Yeah, go figure.
Yeah, the rest of it is salaries for all the other morons who get to
Right.
decide who gets the $9,000.
Right.
How about this? Split up the $4 million amongst the criminals, and they really won't commit a crime. $9,000 isn't going to keep them in drugs for the year.
I would say split up the $4 million amongst the TV networks in Long Island. And, being as we're the only one, send it over.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
what I would
that,
say.
That works for me, too.
But if you do the buck a bullet, you charge somebody 50 cents to shoot the bullet, you get Smith & Wesson to come in, they could be a sponsor, that's 25 cents a bullet. You can really package this thing out. I'm sure if we get our, publicist over there, Rick Eberly, I'm sure he'd be able to sell this thing like it's going out of style.
All right, you're getting a little too steamy.
Okay, it's time for another quick break. Stay tuned, because when we come back, we've got another interesting place to pee, an alarming product recall, a new game of fact or fiction, and lots more.
Stick around.
Stick around.
What's up, guys? We're Scano Fair, and we're here with Inravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, Inravio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is Inravio.com. Village Music Shop of Mastic. 1-800-HEY-DUDE, your full-service store with personalized attention, school band instrument rentals and sales, music instruction on all instruments for all styles and age groups, for guitars, drums, amplifiers, PA systems, and accessories. It's Village Music Shop, 1495 Montauk Highway in Mastic. Call 1-800-HEY-DUDE or go to villagemusicshop.com.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the Inravio TV network.
Welcome back. All right, we got a whole bunch more stuff, but before we do, we got to check in with Kyle from Save and Continue. And no?
No.
Okay, no. I've been told no.
He just said no.
No?
Bonnie, this is God.
All right, well, we're just going to move right along then.
No, we will not.
All right. Did we ever talk about the Silence of the Lambs house? No?
I think that sounds familiar.
Well, the Silence
Was it
of the
really
Lambs.
a house?
Yeah, there's a real house that was used in the filming of Silence
Really?
of the Lambs. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The-
Who'd
the-
want to live there now?
Well, actually, it is owned by someone.
Yeah, okay.
And-
Moving right along.
They've been trying to sell it.
Go figure.
Well, nobody was killed in that house.
Either way, it's kind of freaky.
It's the house where the
She put the
wild-
lotion in the basket?
Yeah. Well, it's the house where the guy did his weird little dance in front of the mirror and
Oh,
where he
with
made
the-
yeah.
Wearing somebody else's skin?
No, he wasn't wearing anybody else's skin at that point. He was just doing a little
I think
dance.
I tuned out because I don't remember all of the aspects of it. I think I saw it, but I'm not sure.
No, you didn't. You slept through it.
Oh, there you go. Well, then that
Yeah.
explains that.
Well, anyway, after
That's my
report.
assertion on that film. Moving right along.
Well, after
What else you want to? No.
Yeah. After reports that homeowners are having difficulty selling the house used as the home of serial killer Buffalo Bill in the film Silence of the Lambs.
Who names their kid Buffalo Bill?
Nobody. It's a character. PETA has come forward with a unique and somewhat disturbing proposal. In the 1991 film based on a Thomas Harris novel, the killer wears his victim's skin, which PETA describes as not far removed from the reality of what animals who are killed for their skin endure. They are so crazy. The owners of the house have been trying to sell it since last summer and recently dropped the asking price from $300,000 to $250,000. They said that the listing has generated lots of curiosity and publicity, but no buyers. In a statement, PETA announced that it has contacted the Remax realtor handling the property to propose turning the house into an empathy museum. It just sounds creepy. According to PETA, this museum would serve as a way to point out that all animals are made of flesh, blood, and bone, and that just like us, they too experience fear and suffering and are capable of joy and love. In a letter to the realtor, PETA Executive Vice President Tracy Riemann detailed the violence involved in the production of leather and fur and suggested a museum could inspire visitors to be more compassionate in their clothing purchases. No. I'm sorry, but it doesn't really matter what I know. I'm not going to be standing in front of the shelf full of leather shoes and go, I can't because they weren't nice to the cow. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to go, those are pretty leather shoes. I'm going to get those.
Don't want to wear the hem shoes, do you?
No, please. No. And, okay, I don't own a leather jacket and I don't own fur. Not because I don't believe in it. It's just I don't, and it's too expensive and it's too hard to take care of.
Unless there's a plastic cow, I'm in the clear. I think most of my shoes are all plastic. Is there really any leather used anymore?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. We don't buy expensive enough shoes for that.
Is that what it is?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. But I mean, still, no. Somebody is not going to just walk into a store and not buy a specific kind of clothes or something because they suddenly feel bad for the cow.
Well, isn't it kind of purposely using, you're using the cow for the meat, and then you're using all of the cow, right? Isn't it a good thing, really? Think about it.
Depends on who you're talking to.
Not in Peter's eye. Have a bush. Eat a bush.
Yes.
Eat a bush, save a cow.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's where we're going today with today's show. Eat a bush, save a cow.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it's all about. Well, police used a stun gun to arrest a man high on methamphetamine early Saturday morning after he refused to get out of a dumpster-style car in a northwest Portland rail yard. 32-year-old Matthew Middleton was holding pieces of metal and rocks as weapons when officers placed him under arrest. Middleton was in the news last year when he escaped prison a few days before his release, only to be caught at a northeast Portland Jack in the Box, guessing he was hungry. The incident started after 1 a.m. Go figure. Saturday, when officers got reports of a man climbing on trains in the rail yard. According to police, Midland jumped into an open dumpster car and refused to come out. Midland, who had a felony arrest warrant for a parole violation, told officers that he was on meth and he had been awake for more than 26 hours. Officers said he injected himself with more meth while officers tried to defuse the situation, taking him for 4 hours through a thunderstorm and hailstorm.
I have nothing to say to that. That is just weird and freaky. Did you see the eyebrows on him?
That's another Saturday night for me.
Did you see the eyebrows on this guy?
I mean, he's a little...
Now, that's him a year ago when he escaped from...
When he was cleaned up.
When he escaped from jail. This is the new one.
There you go.
Yeah, but he escaped from jail a few days before he was set to be released. How stupid do you have to be? Just stay, finish your last couple of days, and you're out. You're free and clear.
Chuck's buck a bullet.
There you go.
Chuck's buck a bullet, Bill. I think we're done.
All right, well, this one is really weird. San Francisco's iconic Dolores Park is now home to the city's first open-air urinal, the latest move to combat the destructive scourge on public urination in the city by the bay. In this picture, you can actually see a woman looking at the fencing of an outdoor urinal at a San Francisco Muni streetcar stop across from Dolores Park in San Francisco. The concrete circular urinal is out in the open, though plants and a screen offer some privacy. It's a welcome addition for the park that had just 3 toilets, which led many to relieve themselves in bushes and on buildings. The park now features 27 toilets, including the outdoor urinal. They couldn't just close in that last one. Thanks to more than $20 million in renovations. They were the park's first upgrades in 60 years. San Francisco Recreation and Park Department spokeswoman Sarah Madlin said she wasn't aware of any other cities with a public urinal. Of course not, it's disgusting. San Francisco has a long, sometimes creative history of dealing with public urination. In 2002, the city increased a possible fine for the crime up to $500, but that did little to deter it. Last summer, we talked about this, the city painted nearly 30 walls with a repellent paint that makes urine spray back at the offender. Solar-powered toilets roll through the city streets several afternoons a week, and city crews have inspected 10,000 light posts to make sure they won't fall over from erosion. That comes after a 3-story tall light post corroded by a likely mix of human and dog urine and weighed down by a large banner toppled. Dolores Park has seen an exponential increase in the number of visitors. On a sunny Saturday, it can host between 7,000 and 10,000 people. One of the goals of the renovation was to address the littering and public urination issues that were rampant at the park. Wow. Along with the open-air urinal, attendants are manning 10 public toilets to encourage people to use them. They clean and restock supplies and make sure people don't use drugs or sleep inside the restrooms. I'm thinking they've got a bigger problem in San Francisco if they've got to have people manning the toilets.
Oh, my Lord.
And they've got mobile ones riding around town. Do they play like little jingly music like an ice cream truck?
Ding, 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 ding.
Stop, I gotta pee.
Wave them down, a little arm comes out with the stop sign with the flashing lights on it. So you can walk across the street holding your schmeckle.
It's not a little arm, it's the toilet seat comes out.
And you just sit on that?
No, it comes out like the stop, but it's a toilet seat.
It's got lights around it?
Yes. Oh, God, what are we coming to? Oh,
well, man. It is San Francisco.
Oh, God. All right. Well, I don't think we were going to take a quick break, but we don't have time for that.
No?
No, we don't. We have more stories.
All righty. Well, let's get to it. Boy, we got the game of fact or fiction. And
all right. This one is good.
All right.
Partygoers are being warned not to wear a brand of grotesque false teeth after a retailer discovered the product may be extremely hard to remove. The Swiss-based Manor chain markets rotten teeth as a movie-quality costume accessory, advertised with the slogan, "Stay put, teeth will fit exactly in your mouth." This catchphrase proved too true, however, and Manor was forced to issue a product recall after learning that users might not be able to remove them. Manor has sold more than 480 rotten teeth in Switzerland, where they retail for around $10. According to Swiss authorities, one person was not able to remove the rotten teeth independently, triggering the recall.
I think they got a bunch of those over here in Mastic too. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But I think they're having a hard time getting them out of there.
Yeah, you think so?
I think so.
Oh, man.
You can't make this up. Come on.
No. No, you can't.
I mean, really, is it a Halloween prank? You buy the rotten teeth and...
No, apparently they have some like big festival kind of thing in Europe where people buy these things for that.
For the festival?
Yeah, these big old rotten teeth.
Really? Got one tooth coming straight out the front like Snaggletooth?
Yeah. In Rio, you dress up all kinds of sexy and with thongs.
Yeah,
and
I'm liking that.
But in Europe, you put a rotten teeth.
Got a
in your
rotten
face.
thong, and apparently they're sticking up cracks and they can't get them out. Is that what it is?
I guess so, yes.
You got to be careful. You got to watch.
Okay. All right. I think it's time.
That's what the rotten teeth are for, to get those rotten thongs out of those rotten cracks.
Oh, ew, you're chewing them out? Oh, God. You're just gross today.
I'm on a roll.
Oh, man. No. All right. I think we need to go on.
Let's go.
Yes, time for fact or fiction.
Let's do it.
do that one. All right. So declaring that all voting age citizens who took the measures would be spared, Hillary Clinton ominously instructed her supporters throughout Iowa to mark their front doors with her campaign logo before sundown. That was confirmed by sources on Sunday. Fact or fiction?
What, is she the second coming of Christ or something? And she's going to fly over for Easter? Gah! 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 That's what she sounds like, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
She's going to fly over, and if it's not marked on the door, she's going to blow your house up?
Maybe.
She's got weaponry?
Well, if she's flying over, maybe she'll turn on your house.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to say fiction.
All right.
I would have heard about that.
I hadn't heard about that one either. Let's see. It is fiction.
It is fiction. Well, there you go.
Okay. According to research done recently, it was discovered that McDonald's kale salad has more calories than an actual Big Mac. Fact or fiction?
I'm going to go with fiction.
Where did McDonald's have a kale salad? That's what I'd like to know.
I didn't see a kale salad, but it's fact.
Wow.
In a quest to reinvent its image, McDonald's is on a health kick, but some of its nutrient-enhanced meals are actually comparable to junk food, some say health experts. One of McDonald's new kale salads has more calories, fat, and sodium than a double Big Mac.
I'm thinking...
I got to tell you that I went to McDonald's and I was checking it,
Yeah.
and I was going to get the chicken salad.
Yeah.
The chicken salad, not the crispy, but the grilled,
Yeah.
is just a couple of, points under the Big Mac.
Wow.
And I was like, for that, Big Mac me up.
Well, that's because the Big Mac burger is only the size of a quarter.
Yeah, it's mostly bread, but damn it,
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I love those things.
There's nothing to love.
I go into McDonald's, the sign outside changes. Kidding, now serving 4 billion, kidding. Chuck's here, get the ladder. Got to get up there and change his sign.
Okay. Well, expressing concern that they wouldn't come up with anything good before the International Motor Show in September, concept car designers at BMW's corporate headquarters admitted to reporters on Thursday that they have been struggling to think of cool new ways for their automobiles' doors to open. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
Yeah? You think that they're struggling to come up with a way for their doors to open? Really?
It says fiction.
It's fiction. Thank goodness. That's what they're struggling with, is how their doors are going to open.
Just drive down the street and they'll fall off. I mean, really, isn't that what you got to do?
Why would they fall off?
I don't know. Really, what I don't understand is why has a production car not gone with those, the doors that go up?
The gull wings?
No, not the gull wings. The other ones.
The ones that
Eric, what do you
rotate
call those? The ones that come up to the side there? You know,
Yeah,
not
'cause
the
you got
gold,
the
not the
wings
gold
that
wing.
go up this way.
Not the
And
gold
then
wing
you've got the
doors.
ones that go up.
Yeah, the ones that like scissor up.
Don't know.
It just makes more sense.
Why?
Well, because when you park next to somebody, it's hard to get out. You swing your door, you hit that car.
Yeah,
You know, plus if you're fat, you swing the door and you got to squeeze your butt out of there.
yeah.
You know, we're familiar. But I mean, with these, they just scissor up. You get out. You're like, goes down.
Yeah.
I just think it's ergonomically a better deal.
Yeah, I guess so. It is.
And they're capable of doing it. I see them on custom cars.
Yeah. I like gold wings, to be honest.
Well,
with you.
that's even harder because, you know.
I
you
know,
gotta-
it takes up a lot more room, I get it.
Sure.
But think about this, when it's raining or it's snowing, gull wing doors are gonna keep you dry. It's gonna keep all of that crap from coming into the car when
Until
you
you
open
get
the
out
door.
from under the door and then it comes right in anyway.
Yeah, but it's not gonna go into the car. You know, you open your door now and it's snowing and the snow all falls in onto the seat, and then you
Yep.
gotta clean it off the seat.
Yep.
With the gull wings doors, it doesn't happen.
I got you. But there's still going to be a hinge, so there's going to be a space. It's going to get in there anyway.
No, I said no. Not gonna happen. Don't mess with my theory.
Somebody's going to get a backhand. I'm telling you right now.
Don't mess with my theory. I said it's not gonna happen.
I'm just saying it would be a lot easier, especially in the parking spots that we have. You know,
I
for the doors to go up
know,
like that. I think they're hard to do. I think that's really what it is.
Could be.
Maybe the car design changed a little bit. It might be easy to do. I don't know.
I don't know.
But that's what I think they should do. Get to it.
How about the ones that just kind of come out and go straight up?
I haven't seen those.
Yeah, they're in the movies, in the future type movies.
Oh, okay.
We could do that.
Sounds expensive.
All right, well, we're actually out of time.
Oh,
Yes, we're out of time.
I'm just starting to have fun too.
Just starting? Only just now?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I was having fun the whole show. It's a good show.
Okay. Well, as always, we need to thank all of our amazing viewers, and we'll be back with an all-new live weekly show next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, only at Inravio.com/live. Until then, be sure you're visiting Inravio.com and checking out our other live shows, following at Inravio on Twitter, and liking our posts at Facebook.com/Inravio Weekly. We'll see you all next week. See you later. Bye.